You know, Music and Words Unite is only possible because of viewers and supporters like you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Mark cry. Hello and welcome to another episode of Music and Words Unite. I'm your co-host Troy, and with me I have my friend and co-host Mark. How you doing, Mark?
What's up?
And today we are going to be reacting to a special request from Steve or Steven from our Discord. He's also live right now in our chat, twitch.tv/Music and Words Unite. And we are going to be reacting to the song Put on Your White Sombrero by ABBA. And it's an ABBA song, and I've heard most of them at this point, not all of them. And this is an example of one I've never heard. And you've never heard this before, right, Mark?
No.
Oh, hell
Never.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's a true reaction. I actually have no idea what to expect. So here we go. Let's get to it. I can tell you something. Dean said, I am captivated. I'm not Dean. Steven said, I am captivated by Frida's strong vibrato in that song. Okay. So I think we're going to hear some Frida. And Frida is your favorite ABBA member, right, Mark? If I have that correct?
Oh, yeah.
For me, it teeters between Bjorn and Agneta, but they're all great. All right. So Bjorn is my guy, man. Okay. But they're all great. Here we go.
Bjorn's a little sad boy.
That's why I like him. He's just, you know. Okay. All right. Let's hear it. Ooh. Very interesting musically. I'm going to stop it here. I'll rewind it in a second. It's very interesting because if you think about the older ABBA songs that have this kind of more Latin, Spanish style feel, I guess, like Fernando was one of them. There's a few actually that have this style, Chiquitita, stuff like that. But they all have real strings, you know, and they all sound really lush and beautiful. And this is all done on an early 80s synth, it sounds like. And it has a totally different sound and feel to it. It remains to be seen what I think about it. But I just, that caught me right away. I'm like, wow, I know what they're going for because they have done a similar sound to this, but not with the same instrumentation. But,
can I tell you one of the working titles for this song?
Sure.
Pig Party on Majorca.
Oh, hell yeah. I told you, man. Bjorn, he's the man. Okay.
This was also recorded during the Super Trooper sessions. It just didn't make the album. Okay,
gotcha. All right, so let's hear something that didn't make the album on Super Trooper. Rewind a little bit. Ooh.
Put on your white sombrero.
Oh, wow.
Saddle your horse, my dear, and ride off into the sunset. You better go, for there is no place for you here. Like an old-fashioned hero, you stand before me. You think our life is a movie. My world is real, I live and feel, and I can do without you. Put on your white sombrero, your red bandana too. Think of this day as a showdown.
The lyrics are kind of funny.
My friend, this is the end for me and you.
I'm just reading them.
Now be a bold but
Feel really happy.
Don't show your feelings. I cry while you're disappearing into the night, all dressed in white, unchained and free.
I'm gonna pause it here so we can. I usually talk about it somewhere in the middle. Yeah, this is. I don't know what I expected, but this is not what I don't know. It definitely sounds like. It kind of sounds like a demo. That's what it sounds like. For me, only because of the music. That's what it sounds like. I'm wondering if this would have made the album, if they would have, added more to the instrumentation. But I just want to say, Mark, so far that, of course, the vocals are great. I mean, Frida's, as Steve said, or Steven said, I don't know if you want to go by Steve or Steven, by the way. But as Steven said, Frida's voice is great. Of course, the vibrato is nice. That's no surprise there. The lyrics, though, man. Put on your white sombrero, saddle your horse, my dear, and ride off into the sunset. You better go. You better go, for there is no place for you here. Like an old-fashioned hero, you stand before me. Oh, oh, oh. You think our life is a movie. My world is real. I live and feel, and I can do without you. All right, that's just the first verse. But there's the next verse says, now be a bold vaquero. And I had to look that up, and I think it's Spanish for cowboy. But I'm not totally sure, but that's what Google told me. Don't show your feelings. I'll cry while you're disappearing into the night and dressed in white, unchained and free without me. That's a very nice line, actually. I'll cry while you're disappearing into the night, all dressed in white, unchained and free without me. Bjorn always comes with the smoke in these lyrics. Anyway, with the breakup lyrics. What do you think so far, Mark?
So, if we have any, big time ABBA fans in the crowd here, correct me if I'm wrong, but this sounds a lot like Cassandra from Visitors. You remember that song?
Cassandra is a song I've never actually listened to. I'm intentionally. Yeah. I'm saving that song for the.
Oh, you're saving it? Okay.
Yeah, for the bonus tracks episode. Yeah.
Yeah. So when we did that album, I listened to that, not knowing that it was bonus tracks. I guess that's why.
Right.
I did the same thing on Voulez-Vous too. That's why I was like, oh, you didn't listen to Gimme. You're like, it's a bonus track, and I was like, oh shit.
Right.
But I don't know if it's like the same. It sounds very similar, but it's really good though. Okay. I like it. Okay. I'm with you. I didn't really know what to expect here. I kind of had an idea, and this is not what it was. So yeah.
But I'm enjoying her vocals. I'm enjoying the lyrics to this one. It's fun. It's a fun tune. What caught me, what surprised me a bit is the instrumentation on it compared to the other stuff. But let's keep going. Let's rewind a little bit.
Thank you, SCW. I did not know that. That makes sense.
Put on your white sombrero, like all the cowboys do. Go find a sweet senorita, somebody meek will never speak harshly to you. You're such a caballero.
This part is really cool. The synth part.
It sounds like horns.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a surprise, Steven. I have to say, I was not expecting that. But now that I think about it, I think the most surprising thing is just more of how the most of the music is just a synth. It doesn't surprise me that they do a song like this because they have a few songs that are of this flavor. Maybe not this overt, because they're mentioning like what was the word caballero, which I think it means gentleman. But that word, it might be more Mexican. I'm not sure because I was looking it up. But
it does, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a caballo is a horse, though, so it's kind of like gentleman, but it's also kind of like horseman, I guess. Like,
oh, okay.
I think it's a term for like a knight too, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
I like this lyric here. I mean, just read the end and then I'll give my review. Put on your white sombrero like all the cowboys do. Go find a sweet señorita. Somebody meek. Somebody meek who will never speak harshly to you. You know what I like about that is because at this time, I think both couples have gotten divorced. Maybe Benny and Frida were just getting divorced. I know Agneta and Bjorn were definitely divorced by this time. And I'm wondering if there's some underlying, like, if this is something that was going on in their relationships or if this is just totally made up. But it wouldn't surprise me if one of the ladies was like, outspoken in their relationship and maybe that one of the guys was, saying like, why do you speak to me this way? I don't know. I'm just reading the lyrics here, but you're such a caballero, proud, never bending. I want someone who will take me just as I am. I need a man who is in rhyme with his time. Interesting. Oh, you'll never take me just as I am. I need a man who's in rhyme. Okay. So overall, I would call this more of like a B-side, for sure.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool B-side. Fun. If it came on, like if I was listening to it, I'd be like, oh, okay. It's a fun, B-side song. That's my review of it. What about you, Mark?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think they were trying to capitalize on how Chiquitita got, like how big it got in Latin America, and they kind of did like another one maybe. They were like, let's continue with our, Latin American audiences and make another Latin themes or Latin infused song. This one's not even like Latin. This one's like more like Mexican, like cowboy-esque sounding.
Yeah.
And I think they didn't like the way it turned out, so that's why it didn't make the album. Because I read that this wasn't on any ABBA album until like ABBA Gold from like '94.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So it was kind of just like sitting on the shelves for like 15 years or so.
Right.
No, it's definitely fun though. Like I can appreciate like how fun and obviously Frida, number one. So
right. Hell yeah.
All
right. Sweet. Well, yeah. Thanks if you're still watching on YouTube, thanks for checking this out. Please follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/MusicAwardsUnite, where you can come. And sometimes we have live streams, and that's what this is from. All right, until next time.
Peace.